Hello world, hello world. Whoa, yes. The title of this segment is going to be about Candace Owens, who feels a way about being excluded from her bestie Charlie Kirk's memorial. Well, it's quite interesting if you ask me what's going on between Candace not being invited to the memorial, as has been written according to news articles. I might say I'm still not quite clear on what's going on. However, it's interesting for her to be putting herself on blast as one of his best friends and then not to be invited at such an event. Uh, could it be because of her race? I sure would think that her political views was matching his. And it's quite interesting. Take a look, take a read, comment, subscribe.
And he was like their bestie. That's what this is giving. Like, this is more of a heartfelt tribute from a side piece than we actually saw from his wife. So a lot of people had flooded her comments like, girl, was you the side chick? Because it's very much given side chick, while others are saying, this was just her friend and she loved him dearly. Sure, friend.
Never happened before. I guess we could say Charlie broke the internet one more time. 150,000 of you guys were watching, and the system just sort of crashed. And it just really makes me happy that that happened. Actually, it was already very difficult for me to do this for a lot of reasons, but I knew it was important because I didn't want the last thing that people had in their minds about Charlie to be the moment he lost his life. That was what was especially hard because he's just had so many amazing moments throughout his career. And as I was saying, I was having this discussion with George this morning, obviously through a lot of tears, about not wanting Charlie's caricature to survive when the actual Charlie Kirk individual, who Charlie Kirk actually is so much more important. The caricature, the cartoon, is that Charlie's this young, smart guy, made a career out of debating college kids, decided not to go to college, started Turning Point USA. And I think a lot of people thought that Charlie must take himself a bit too seriously. And I want you guys to know that that could not be further from the truth. Charlie and me were always laughing. Yes, he was ambitious. Everybody knows Charlie is ambitious. I met him back in 2017 when Turning Point was this very young organization. Nobody knew who I was. Nobody knew who Charlie Kirk was. And Charlie was always wearing these really baggy suits. I mean, they looked like they were hand-me-downs from three generations.